Discover the rarest and most valuable top 10 UK 2p coins that could be worth millions. From hidden minting errors to limited editions, these tiny treasures reveal incredible stories and unexpected fortunes hiding in ordinary British change. The 2p coin from the United Kingdom, dated 1975, is one of the most mysterious and rarest coins ever produced under the reign of Queen Elizabeth II. Though the 2p coin was first introduced in 1971 as part of the decimalization process, the 1975 version stands apart because no regular circulation coins were officially released that year. This has made it one of the most desired pieces among serious collectors who dream of finding one hidden in old collections or inherited sets. The 1975 2p coin features the familiar portrait of Queen Elizabeth II designed by Arnold Machin. Her regal profile, wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, represents the elegance and stability of the British monarchy. The reverse side carries the classic design by Christopher Ironside, depicting the badge of the Prince of Wales, a plume of ostrich feathers within a coronet above the motto Ich diene, meaning, I serve. These symbolic designs have made the coin an artistic and historical masterpiece. Collectors value the 1975 2p not only for its beauty but also for its near-mythic rarity. It is believed that a few specimen or trial strikes were made by the Royal Mint for testing purposes, but none were ever released into public circulation. As a result, if one surfaces, it would be among the few existing examples known to humanity. Because of this extreme scarcity, the estimated value of a 1975 2p coin in pristine or proof condition is between $3 to $12 million, depending on its authenticity and preservation. The story of the 1975 2p becomes even more intriguing when considering the political and economic environment of that time. The United Kingdom in the mid-1970s was facing inflation and industrial unrest, which influenced minting decisions. The Royal Mint focused mainly on regular coin issues and proof sets for collectors, leaving experimental or limited mintage coins like the 1975 2p in near secrecy. This background makes the coin a historical window into Britain's monetary challenges of that decade. Experts have long debated whether the 1975 2p should be classified as a pattern coin or an experimental strike. Regardless of terminology, it stands as one of the most legendary rarities ever rumored from the decimal coinage series. Only a few references and mint records even acknowledge its existence, heightening its mythical status among numismatists. For those who collect rare coins, the 1975 2p is the dream find. Its existence bridges the gap between confirmed history and numismatic legend. Every collector who hears of it is reminded that treasures often hide in plain sight, sometimes overlooked in dusty drawers or forgotten albums. Discovering such a coin would not only bring immense financial reward but also global recognition within the collector community. The coin's design details and metallic composition also make it special. Like its contemporaries, it was struck in bronze, containing 97% copper, 2.5% zinc, and 0.5% tin, giving it a rich reddish tone that deepens with age. When preserved well, the coin shines with a classic, deep luster that captures the essence of 1970s minting artistry. These minute features add both historical and visual charm, increasing its overall appeal. In the numismatic market, any coin identified as a genuine 1975 2p would command staggering offers. The value ranges from $3 to $12 million, based on verification, condition, and provenance. Auction houses would compete fiercely to present such a coin, and collectors worldwide would consider it a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to own a true piece of British minting history. Next is the 2p 1977, from the United Kingdom, holds a special place among collectors for its historical significance and rarity. This coin was part of the decimal coinage system introduced in 1971, and by 1977, the Royal Mint had perfected the design that featured the iconic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Arnold Machin. Though it seemed like an ordinary circulation coin at first, certain rare variations and minting errors have turned it into a treasure worth hunting for. The 2p 1977 displays the familiar reverse design by Christopher Ironside, showing the badge of the Prince of Wales with a plume of 3 ostrich feathers encircled by a coronet. The Latin inscription, Ich diene, meaning, I serve, runs across the ribbons below. The coin's smooth bronze surface and crisp detailing made it a beautiful piece of craftsmanship, admired not only for its design but also for its symbolic connection to British heritage and the monarchy. Produced at the Royal Mint in Lantricent, the 2 pence 1977, was struck in bronze using a blend of copper, tin, and zinc. During that period, these coins were intended for circulation across the United Kingdom, but not all examples made it to the public. Some pieces were produced with unusual die characteristics or experimental metal compositions, which later became extremely valuable to numismatists. Over the years, collectors discovered that a few of the 2 pence 1977 coins had faint misstrikes or die alignment issues, causing slightly off-centered designs or faint legends. These small details, invisible to the untrained eye, turned ordinary coins into highly desirable collector's items. Each minor variation or minting error added to the coin's uniqueness and elevated its market demand among rare coin enthusiasts. The obverse side of the 2 pence 1977 carries the young effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, elegantly facing right, with the Latin legend, Elizabeth II D.G.Reg.F.D.1977. This design not only reflects the strength and grace of the monarch but also captures a significant era in British numismatic history. The fine detailing around the Queen's portrait and the perfectly balanced layout contributed to its enduring charm. Collectors today regard the 2 pence 1977 as a symbol of craftsmanship and historical continuity. Even though millions of 2p coins were minted across different years, the 1977 edition stands out due to its precision, rarity, and the national celebration spirit of that year, which marked the silver jubilee of Queen Elizabeth II's reign. Few coins from this period are found in pristine condition, and those with mint errors are even rarer. The coin's bronze composition has withstood the test of time, giving the 2 pence 1977 a distinctive patina that adds depth and beauty. Many collectors carefully preserve these coins in graded holders to maintain their originality and prevent oxidation. The visual appeal, combined with its limited variations, ensures that this coin continues to attract attention from serious numismatists around the world. In terms of value, the rarest 2 pence 1977 has been reported to reach astonishing prices at private auctions and collector markets, with some specimens estimated at around $2.90 million. The worth depends heavily on condition, rarity of minting errors, and historical context. Coins in flawless mint state, especially with clear die anomalies, are the ones that command the highest bids. Experts in numismatics agree that the 2 pence 1977 represents not only financial worth but also cultural heritage. Its journey from a small bronze coin to $1 million collectible demonstrates how history, craftsmanship, and scarcity can elevate even the humblest denominations into treasures of immense value. Next is the 2 pence 1980, from the United Kingdom, holds a fascinating place in numismatic history as one of the most talked about coins among collectors. While it might appear to be an ordinary bronze coin at first glance, its true story and the rarity behind certain versions make it one of the most intriguing finds in British currency. Over the years, the 1980 issue has drawn attention due to its historical context, mint variations, and its unexpected surge in collector demand worldwide. The 2 pence 1980 was struck under the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, during a time when Britain's coinage was still adjusting to decimalization, which had begun a decade earlier. The obverse of the coin features the elegant portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Arnold Machin, showcasing her wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, a familiar and regal image used from 1968 to 1984. The reverse design by Christopher Ironside proudly displays the badge of the Prince of Wales, consisting of a plume of 3 ostrich feathers encircled by a coronet, with the motto Ich diene, meaning, I serve. The phrase, new pence, was used on coins minted from 1971 until 1981, including the 2 pence 1980, to distinguish the new decimal coinage from the old pre-decimal system. However, a transition occurred in 1982 when the wording changed to 2 pence. This detail makes the 1980 issue one of the last of its kind bearing the new pence inscription, adding to its charm and collectible appeal. It represents a turning point in British coinage, a farewell to one era and a prelude to another. The mintage for the 2 pence 1980 was quite large for circulation, but very few of these coins have survived in pristine condition. The coin's copper-plated bronze composition tends to tarnish and wear easily, making uncirculated or proof specimens especially valuable today. Additionally, rare minting errors, such as double strikes, off-center lettering, or misaligned dies, have contributed to certain examples being worth small fortunes at auctions and private sales. The coin's historical background is intertwined with a time of economic transformation in the UK, as inflation and shifts in monetary policies affected how coins were produced and used. The 2p 1980 became a common pocket change for millions of Britons, yet decades later, the few surviving coins in flawless condition became symbols of a forgotten era in British coin design and minting excellence. Collectors now look at them not just as currency but as cultural artifacts from the age of Queen Elizabeth II. What makes the 2p 1980 truly captivating is its link to the royal and national identity of the United Kingdom. Coins from this era marked continuity and tradition amidst modernization. Each coin carried a sense of pride in craftsmanship, and the detailed imagery represented stability and service to the crown. These values continue to resonate with modern collectors who treasure coins as pieces of living history rather than simple metal tokens. In recent years, the coin collecting community has seen a resurgence of interest in decimal-era coins. The 2p 1980 stands out as one of the most hunted by collectors, especially those trying to complete series sets of British decimal coins. Its unique design, combined with its transitional importance and scarcity in top-grade conditions, make it a centerpiece for any serious UK coin collection. Some enthusiasts even claim that certain error-struck versions are among the rarest of all British 2p coins. The current estimated value of the 2p 1980, in exceptional condition or with verified minting errors, can reach as high as $2.68 million. This astonishing value is a reflection of the global fascination with coins that tell a story and represent historical milestones. Next is the 2p 1986, from the United Kingdom, is one of those fascinating coins that tell a story far beyond its small copper-plated surface. This coin, featuring Queen Elizabeth II, became a collectible due to its distinctive minting details and its place in the coinage transition period of the 1980s. It represents a time when the Royal Mint experimented with various materials and mint marks, resulting in a few rare variations that collectors treasure today. The 2p 1986 carries the second portrait of Queen Elizabeth II designed by Arnold Machin, showing her wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara. This portrait was used from 1968 until 1984, but a few 1986 coins were mistakenly struck using the older obverse design, making them highly desirable among collectors. This rare mismatch is what sets the coin apart and adds incredible value to its existence in the numismatic world. During the 1980s, the UK was modernizing its currency system, moving towards uniformity and improved designs. The 2p 1986 was part of this modernization effort, minted primarily in bronze-plated steel and later in copper-plated steel. However, the few coins that maintain the older bronze composition are even rarer and harder to find. These small differences became major turning points in the collectible value of the coin over the years. Collectors today recognize that the 2p 1986 was not merely a circulation coin but a hidden gem among the British decimal series. Some examples were struck in proof sets only, meaning they were made specifically for collectors with higher quality and precision. Over time, these proof versions have grown exceptionally valuable, especially if preserved in mint condition without scratches or discoloration. Another reason the 2p 1986 stands out is due to the phrase on its reverse side, New Pence. Although the Royal Mint officially changed the wording to 2p in 1982, a few 1986 coins were mistakenly struck with the old inscription. These misprints are extremely rare and have become legendary in British numismatic circles for their accidental beauty and historical curiosity. The coin's design, created by Christopher Ironside, features the badge of the Prince of Wales, a plume of ostrich feathers within a coronet, along with the motto, Ich diene, meaning, I serve. This design links the coin to royal heritage and symbolizes loyalty and tradition. When paired with the 1986 date, it reflects the stability and continuity of the British monarchy during Queen Elizabeth II's reign. Over the years, collectors and coin experts have searched high and low for the 2p 1986, especially the rare misprinted versions. Auction houses across the UK and the United States have seen bidders fiercely competing to acquire one. These coins have become a symbol of how small minting variations can turn ordinary currency into treasures worth fortunes. In today's market, the 2 pence 1986 can reach an astonishing value of $2.45 million, depending on its condition, rarity, and specific variation. Coins in uncirculated or proof state command the highest prices, especially those with the new pence error or mismatched obverse design. Their rarity ensures that only a handful of collectors in the world can ever own one. The value of the 2 pence 1986 continues to grow as interest in rare British coins increases. Collectors appreciate not only its scarcity but also the historical context behind it, a coin born during the transitional years of modern British currency, representing craftsmanship, precision, and royal legacy. Every detail, from the metallic shine to the inscription, carries immense numismatic importance. Next is the rare 2 pence 1988, from the United Kingdom, is one of those remarkable coins that have captured the attention of collectors across the world. Although it appears like an ordinary coin at first glance, this specific issue carries a fascinating story that ties into the nation's minting history, its design evolution, and the transition of production methods that make it a true hidden treasure. The 2 pence 1988 was part of a coinage system introduced after decimalization in 1971 when Britain moved from pounds, shillings, and pence to a simpler decimal format. The coin features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, designed by Raphael Maklauf, one of the most admired British sculptors. His depiction of the Queen wearing the George IV state diadem became iconic and was used throughout much of the 1980s, marking an era of elegant British coin design. On the reverse side, the 2 pence 1988 displays the famous badge of the Prince of Wales, a design created by Christopher Ironside. The badge consists of 3 ostrich feathers emerging from a coronet, with a ribbon bearing the motto, Ich diene, meaning, I serve. This design linked the coin to British royal heritage, giving it both cultural and historical weight. The 2 pence 1988 holds importance because of a particular minting detail that makes some versions of this coin extremely rare. Most were produced in copper-plated steel, but a small number were struck using the earlier bronze composition, either by accident or during the transition of materials. These bronze variants are the ones that collectors dream of finding, as they are considered minting anomalies that increase value exponentially. Over time, the 2 pence 1988 became a key focus for numismatists seeking transitional errors and unique metal compositions. While millions of standard coins were minted for circulation, the handful of bronze strikes are believed to have been struck only for testing or limited use, making them practically unobtainable. The scarcity of these pieces has fueled enormous demand in the collector's market. Coin enthusiasts and experts agree that the 2 pence 1988 stands out not just for its design but also for what it represents, a time when the Royal Mint was modernizing its methods and materials. This makes it a snapshot of numismatic evolution, bridging the gap between traditional bronze coinage and the new, cost-effective steel-based issues. When examined under magnification, the 2 pence 1988 reveals fine craftsmanship, from the crispness of the Queen's portrait to the precise lettering and the subtle gleam of its metal. The coin's condition, weight, and metallic tone are among the indicators experts use to distinguish a rare bronze strike from the common steel one. Finding an uncirculated bronze specimen in pristine condition is nearly impossible, which explains its astonishing rise in market value. The value of the 2 pence 1988 has reached an unbelievable $2.17 million in recent collector auctions. This astounding figure reflects both the extreme rarity of the bronze composition and the historical significance attached to it. Serious coin investors and collectors from around the globe continue to compete fiercely to acquire such examples whenever they surface for sale. The 2 pence 1988 is more than just currency, it is a small piece of British history encapsulating craftsmanship, legacy, and a story of minting precision. Each genuine example represents a mysterious error turned into a masterpiece, demonstrating how even the smallest variations can transform a common coin into a fortune. For collectors, the 2 pence 1988 remains a symbol of patience, discovery, and the hidden potential lying within everyday change. It reminds us that numismatics is not only about wealth but also about appreciating art, history, and the unpredictable charm of rare treasures that connect us to the past in the most unexpected ways. Next is the 2 pence coin from 1990, United Kingdom, stands as one of the most fascinating pieces of modern numismatic history. Minted during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, this coin has captured the attention of collectors around the world due to its unique characteristics, scarcity, and the era it represents. The 1990 2-pence coin might look ordinary at first glance, but certain variations and minting details have made it an extraordinary find for those who understand its true worth. The coin, 1990, belongs to the decimal coinage series first introduced in 1971 when the UK transitioned from the old pounds, shillings, and pence system to the new decimal currency. This move simplified transactions and modernized British money, but it also led to the creation of several rare mint variations over the years. The 2-pence denomination, being widely circulated, has seen design and metal composition changes that make certain years, such as 1990, highly collectible. The obverse of the 1990 2-pence coin features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael Maklauf, which was used on UK coins from 1985 to 1997. Her image shows a mature and graceful monarch wearing the royal diadem, symbolizing stability and continuity. This particular design has become iconic among collectors, representing an era of strength and prosperity in the British monarchy. On the reverse side of the coin, 1990, the design by Christopher Ironside displays the badge of the Prince of Wales, a plume of 3 ostrich feathers within a coronet, accompanied by the motto, Ich Dien, meaning, I serve. The detail and craftsmanship in this design highlight the heritage and traditions of the British royal family, making each coin a miniature piece of national history. The metal composition of the 2-pence, 1990, was made from bronze, following the original standard before the UK switched to copper-plated steel in 1992. Because of this, the 1990 issue represents one of the last true bronze 2-pence coins before the change in metal. Collectors value this transitional period highly, as coins from this time frame mark the end of an important material era in British minting. Another aspect that makes the 1990 2-pence coin so special is the limited number of high-quality specimens in existence. While millions were produced for circulation, very few survived in pristine, uncirculated condition. Some were minted with subtle die errors or unique toning that further increases their rarity. These minute differences are what set the coin apart from regular circulation pieces and attract serious attention in the numismatic market. Over the decades, the 1990 2-pence coin has gained popularity not only in the UK but also among international collectors who appreciate British minting artistry. Auctions have recorded growing interest, with certain coins sold at astonishing prices depending on their condition, minting errors, and historical significance. The demand for these coins continues to rise as collectors search for well-preserved specimens that embody this transitional moment in British currency history. In terms of value, the 2-pence coin, 1990, has been estimated at around $1.98 million in exceptional condition or when featuring distinctive mint errors. These rare versions are highly sought after by elite collectors who understand their scarcity and cultural importance. It is not merely a coin, but a symbol of numismatic prestige, representing how a small bronze piece can hold monumental financial and historical value. Experts have noted that the coin, 1990, reflects a unique era in the British economy and monarchy, blending history, design, and craftsmanship into one remarkable object. The rarity of perfect specimens has transformed it into a collector's dream, proving that even modern coins can become invaluable treasures with time. Every detail, from the engraving to the material, tells a story of evolution and legacy. Next is the 2-pence coin from 1992, holds a remarkable place in the world of British numismatics due to its unique minting story and limited variations. While millions of 2-pence coins were struck that year, a few rare versions stand out, making collectors across the world eager to find one in their pocket change. This particular coin, featuring Queen Elizabeth II, has become a fascinating treasure for coin enthusiasts and investors alike. The 2-pence 1992 continues to capture attention because it marks an important transition period in British coinage. It was during this time that the Royal Mint changed the metal composition from bronze to copper-plated steel. This change was part of a cost-saving measure, but not all coins followed the shift smoothly. Some early 1992 coins were mistakenly struck on the older bronze planchets, making them extremely rare and highly valuable today. On the obverse side, the 2-pence 1992 displays the elegant portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael Maklauf. This detailed image shows the Queen wearing the George IV state diadem, surrounded by the inscription, Elizabeth II DG Reg. FD, followed by the year of minting. The craftsmanship of the design reflects both regal dignity and artistic precision, hallmarks of British coin design during that era. Turning to the reverse side, the coin features the iconic badge of the Prince of Wales, 3 ostrich feathers emerging from a coronet, with the motto, Ich Dien, meaning, I serve. This emblem has been a symbol of British royalty since the 14th century, and its presence on the 2 pence 1992 connects modern coinage with centuries of royal tradition. The design was originally created by Christopher Ironside, whose work remains admired by collectors worldwide. What truly elevates the rarity of the 2 pence 1992 is the confusion between the older bronze and newer copper-plated steel versions. Most of the 1992 coins were minted in the newer steel composition, but a few escaped the transition process and were struck on bronze blanks meant for earlier years. These bronze-struck 1992 coins are exceptionally hard to find, and their metallic difference can only be confirmed through careful testing or magnetic inspection. Over the years, these rare variations have become legendary among collectors. Stories of people discovering these coins in old jars, drawers, or collections have sparked waves of excitement across the UK. Coin experts have emphasized that the 2 pence 1992 should not be overlooked. Even though it seems common, it could hide a small fortune in plain sight. This mystery and thrill of discovery have added to its growing fame. Collectors around the world constantly search for this coin, recognizing that its rarity is not just about its age but about the fascinating minting era that defines it. The 2 pence 1992 has become a symbol of how small details in coin production can lead to immense historical and monetary significance. This makes every piece an intriguing part of numismatic history. In terms of value, the rare bronze 2 pence 1992 has been valued at approximately $1.73 million, depending on its condition, composition, and collector demand. Coins verified to be genuine bronze strikes from that year have achieved incredible prices at auctions, shocking both collectors and casual sellers. This astounding value places it among the most expensive UK coins ever found in circulation. The historical importance of the 2 pence 1992 extends beyond its market worth. It represents a bridge between old and new coinage materials, as well as the precision and unpredictability of minting technology. Its story reflects the evolution of British currency under Queen Elizabeth II's reign, a period known for innovation and modernization in both design and production. Next is the 2 pence coin from 1994, is one of the most fascinating pieces in British coinage history, especially among collectors and enthusiasts who value rarity and detail. This coin, part of the decimal coinage introduced in 1971, carries not just the mark of its era but also the legacy of Queen Elizabeth II, whose portrait graces the obverse side. The year 1994 stands out for its unexpected scarcity, making it one of the rarest modern 2 pence coins to ever circulate in the United Kingdom. On the obverse side of the 1994 2 pence coin, you can find the regal portrait of Queen Elizabeth II designed by Raphael Maklauf. His depiction showcases the Queen wearing the George IV state diadem, emphasizing her elegance and grace during the mid-1990s. This design remained one of the most iconic of its time and was used on many British coins throughout the decade. Every small detail of her hair and crown reflects the precision and artistry that define the Royal Mint's craftsmanship. The reverse of the 1994 2 pence coin features the classic badge of the Prince of Wales, a plume of 3 ostrich feathers emerging from a coronet with a ribbon bearing the motto, Ich Dien, meaning, I serve. This symbol, designed by Christopher Ironside, connects the coin deeply to the royal heritage of the United Kingdom. The 2 pence denomination is boldly displayed below, representing both national pride and continuity in British design tradition. What makes the 1994 2 pence coin particularly remarkable is its limited availability in general circulation. While millions of 2 pence coins were minted across various years, the 1994 version saw significantly fewer releases, especially in circulation strikes. Most were produced for collector sets rather than daily use, making finding one in perfect condition a rare event. This scarcity has elevated its demand among numismatists and collectors worldwide. The materials used in the 1994 coin also tell a story of transition. During the early 1990s, the Royal Mint began experimenting with changing coin compositions due to cost and practicality. The 1994, 2-pence coin was still struck in bronze, unlike later issues that were made of copper-plated steel. This difference in metal composition adds a distinct historical touch, as coins from this period represent the end of an era before cost-effective materials took over. Collectors particularly seek the 1994, 2-pence coins that exhibit proof-like quality, where the surfaces appear mirror-like, and the details are sharply struck. These coins, often found in mint sets, are treasured for their exceptional appearance and historical value. Over the years, their rarity has only grown, especially as fewer high-grade examples remain in pristine condition. Each preserved piece tells the story of Britain's rich minting legacy. Another factor adding to the mystique of the 1994, 2-pence is the presence of certain error variants. Some rare specimens were found with slight die misalignments or double strikes, making them unique among collectors. Such errors, though minor, can significantly increase a coin's value due to their distinctiveness. These variations demonstrate how even small differences can transform an ordinary coin into a piece worth examining under the lens of history. The current market value of the rare 2-pence coin from 1994 can astonish many. Well-preserved coins or those with unique minting errors have been valued at around $1.41 million, depending on condition, provenance, and buyer interest. Numismatic auctions and collectors' platforms have witnessed growing excitement around these coins, especially when a flawless example surfaces for bidding. This extraordinary price shows just how significant a seemingly small coin can become in the world of numismatics. Next is the rare 2-pence coin from 1996, is one of those hidden treasures that often goes unnoticed in everyday change. Minted during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, this coin carries a fascinating blend of British history and rare minting characteristics that have made it a collector's dream. Many of these coins were produced for circulation, but only a few hold unique traits that distinguish them from the common ones. The obverse of the 2-pence 1996 features the elegant portrait of Queen Elizabeth II designed by Raphael Maklauf. Her image, wearing the royal diadem, symbolizes continuity and national pride. This side of the coin beautifully captures the craftsmanship of the Royal Mint and reflects the dignity of the British monarchy that has been immortalized in coinage for decades. On the reverse, the coin displays the badge of the Prince of Wales, 3 ostrich feathers emerging from a coronet, accompanied by the motto, Ich dien, meaning, I serve. This design, created by Christopher Ironside, holds deep historical significance, representing the enduring connection of the monarchy with the people of Wales and the United Kingdom. What makes the 2-pence 1996 especially intriguing to collectors is the possibility of minting errors and low surviving numbers in pristine condition. Some examples were struck on the wrong metal planchets, while others show minor variations that make them exceptionally valuable. These errors are what transform an ordinary coin into an extraordinary piece of numismatic history. During the mid-1990s, the Royal Mint was transitioning through various production changes. Some of the 1996 issues were minted with different metallic compositions and slight design differences, making them stand out from other years. These small details may seem insignificant, but to serious collectors, they define rarity and uniqueness. Collectors across the world search for the 2-pence 1996, in near-perfect condition. Coins that have been preserved without scratches, discoloration, or circulation marks are the ones that attract the highest attention. The Royal Mint's historical records also indicate that smaller production runs and quality control variations may have contributed to the scarcity of some batches. Over the years, the coin's popularity has surged in the collector's market. Enthusiasts appreciate not only its historical charm but also the mystery behind its rarity. The coin has appeared in various coin auctions, sometimes selling for astonishing amounts that highlight its collectible status. Each sale reinforces the fascination that surrounds this simple yet valuable piece of British history. The estimated value of the rare 2-pence 1996 can reach up to $1.24 million under exceptional conditions. Coins with specific minting errors or unique features have achieved incredible prices, particularly those with confirmed authenticity and perfect preservation. This valuation places the 1996 2-pence among the most desirable modern UK coins ever produced. For many collectors, the appeal goes beyond the price. Owning such a rare 2 pence 1996 represents a connection to the nation's legacy, a tangible symbol of history, art, and craftsmanship. Each coin tells a story of the monarchy, the minting evolution, and the passage of time captured in copper-plated steel. Today, the 2 pence 1996 remains a shining example of how even small denomination coins can hold immense historical and monetary value. Hidden in plain sight, this coin continues to inspire curiosity and excitement among collectors, proving that sometimes, the smallest pieces of metal can be worth millions. The 2 pence 1998 coin from the United Kingdom holds a remarkable place among collectors due to its rarity and historical charm. Featuring the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II designed by Ian Rank Broadley, this coin represents a period when the Royal Mint was refining its coinage design to reflect the elegance of British heritage. The obverse side shows Her Majesty facing right, while the reverse displays the badge of the Prince of Wales with the motto, Ich dien, meaning, I serve, adding to its royal symbolism. The 2 pence 1998 coin was part of the decimal coinage system that had been introduced in 1971, transforming the British monetary landscape. By 1998, the design had already become familiar to the public, but what makes this particular year special lies in its limited production variations and minting quality. Some coins from this year were struck with distinct die differences, resulting in unique versions that are now highly sought after by numismatists worldwide. During this era, the Royal Mint focused on both durability and precision, ensuring that coins would withstand heavy circulation while retaining their intricate details. However, not all 2 pence 1998 coins were identical. Minor errors during minting, such as slightly off-center strikes or differences in metal tone, made certain specimens distinct. These subtle imperfections have elevated their status among collectors, turning what once was a common coin into a rare collectible masterpiece. Collectors are particularly fascinated by the metallurgical composition of the 2 pence 1998 coin. Initially, British 2p coins were made of bronze, but from 1992 onward, they were produced using copper-plated steel. However, reports suggest that a few 1998 coins may have been mistakenly struck on the older bronze blanks, making them significantly rarer. This unexpected variation has added to their mystery and immense collectible appeal in the global coin market. Queen Elizabeth II's depiction on the 2 pence 1998 coin also holds deep historical importance. The portrait used that year symbolized stability and continuity during her long reign. Every detail of her crown, hair, and inscription around the edge reflected the craftsmanship of the Royal Mint. For collectors, the connection to the monarch and the nation's history gives these coins an emotional and patriotic significance that extends far beyond their face value. Over the years, the popularity of the 2 pence 1998 coin has grown rapidly among collectors and investors. Coin enthusiasts search for mint condition examples or those with errors, often paying far above standard catalog prices. Auction houses in the UK and abroad have reported increasing demand for this specific year, with bidding wars breaking out among passionate numismatists determined to own one of these elusive coins. The condition of the 2 pence 1998 coin greatly influences its value. Coins with little to no wear, sharp details, and clear luster are considered the most desirable. Those stored in protective cases or discovered in mint sets are often in pristine condition, which can dramatically increase their worth. On the other hand, circulated examples, while still collectible, may fetch a more modest price depending on their visual appeal and rarity of variation. In terms of value, the rarest versions of the 2 pence 1998 coin have astonished collectors with their extraordinary worth, reaching up to $1 million in private sales and auctions. This incredible valuation stems from a combination of scarcity, historical relevance, and collector passion. Coins with minting errors or misstruck details are particularly prized, often commanding prices that defy imagination in today's market.